Good morning. My name is Tom. I come to you from Northern Maine. Well, I'm back in here on the expansion of my dream of having a dream for my grandsons and generations to come after me. As I said in the first part of this video, we have been doing some bartering, and I was able to pick up a piece of property by bartering a boat that I had. But that's back in the other video, so go back and watch that one. I don't want, I can only get so much in a 15-minute video here. But this is day 2 of my trip into this piece of property. The only way in here is by four-wheeler or snowmobile or snow dog. And we're working towards that snow dog. This is a ongoing future plan for this piece of property. I had no idea when I started saving for the snow dog that this piece of property was going to be a possibility. It's just something that popped up in a conversation, and the ball got rolling about a month and a half ago. So I'm here now finding all the pins and all of that. I have blazed a trail in here for the six-wheeler. I'm within 50 feet of where I want to go, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do from this point, so I'm going to hike in. What I'm doing today is I'm going to, some of the property lines are missing, so I have a good map with all of the measurements as well as compass readings. So I am going to take a compass reading off I've already found the first pin, so I'm going to take a compass reading off that first pin. And I also have a GPS. So the GPS will give me footage, and I'm going to continually, one tree at a time, shoot that line out until I come to where the GPS says the footage is right. And then hopefully I will be in the ballpark of that other pin. So we'll see what happens. But that's my plan for today, as well as looking for a good way in. So I'll be marking that out so I can figure out what's the best way to get in here. And the other thing I will be doing is looking for a place for a campsite. Because what I want to do here is bear hunt, deer hunt, and all of that. While I've been in here, I've also been looking for a deer sign. I'm sitting on a major deer run right where I am. But I've been in here for about 8 hours today. On the way in, you saw in a video, I come across a flock of turkeys. On the way out, it was probably the same flock, I'm not sure, but I saw them again on the way out. It was 2 nice toms in there. While I was in here scooting around the property, I kicked up a few rabbits. And I've also been listening to some turkeys in here today. So lots and lots of game, lots of moose sign, lots of buck sign. So this piece of property has got my attention. Like I said earlier in the video, this is wetlands. That's one of the reasons why the cost of it is so cheap. But being wetlands, this is where the animals live. And around this piece is timberland, which is actively cut. So there's lots of food for the deer, lots of food for the rabbits. And as I can see, there's lots of raspberry bushes and stuff like that for the turkeys and the ruffed grouse, because I have been seeing partridge and turkeys and everything you can imagine that's in the Maine woods, I have stumbled across in this piece of wood. So I am very excited for the future plans. And for the future of my grandsons. We have big plans for this piece of property now. Well, it's the end of the day. I've been out here for, let's see, it's 6:30 now, so I've been out here for 9.5 hours, flagging out 2 lines. I flagged out 1,000 feet today. I'll be back tomorrow, and I will search out 1,500 feet tomorrow. And then I'll be done with that, and then I'll know where I can build. I did pick out my site in there, so I've got that done. Now I need to blaze a trail into it. And I found all kinds of deer sign. I have been listening to turkeys. I listened to turkeys until about noontime. They would hear me and then they would gobble. So I'm not a turkey hunter. But anyways, maybe I was disturbing them, who knows. I am going to hunt turkeys in here a little bit though. I've seen so many, so one more thing that we can put in the freezer. But anyways, it's been a great day. It's clouded in. I only got rained on once, so that's not too bad. But tomorrow I need to go 1,000 feet behind me. 1,000 feet behind me, and then take a hard left for another 1,000 feet. So we'll see how that all goes tomorrow. But what a piece of property. There's a deer run down there, foot wide, with 2 natural funnel pinch points. They come up against the stream in 2 places. So that's really good. I've kind of picked out a place for a tree stand while I was on my way back here to the 6-wheeler. But all in good time. I've got some more scouting to do. But it's such a mess in there because it's a chopping and blowdowns everywhere that it'll be very easy to steer the deer by putting in a trail. So that'll be on my agenda too. Put in a trail that they like to walk on and then put in my tree stand. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I've been here about 8 hours. So I will be back in a couple of days. We're supposed to get a snowstorm, believe it or not, on Friday. But I will be back here over the weekend with any luck. I'm going to let that snowstorm go by and whatever rain's coming in with it. They're calling for about 4 inches of snow. And this is, April 15th. So I guess we got one more snowstorm in our paths. But anyways, I found that one pin, so that's great because I don't see a whole lot of markings anywhere. I've got a great map. I've got feet and I've got compass readings, all of that. So what I'm going to do today, what I am going to do when I come back is I will take a compass reading off that one pin that I have, and then I will follow it out to the footage where the other pin is supposed to be. And if it's not there, then I will just call that the property line. How I am going to figure out feet is I have a GPS. And I've taken a GPS coordinates off that one pin that I have found. So I will, and my compass, I got my compass on my neck. The degrees that I need are 156 degrees from that one pin. So I will follow that one pin, I'll follow that compass reading out to the footage that marks on my GPS. And then we will call that the other pin. Or at least where I can hunt for the other pin, at least I'll be in the ballpark. And then from there I need to take a straight line down to the stream. I don't know if I told you that earlier today. It's been a long day. But this property, 2 of the pins are actually in the stream, which is big enough for a boat. Everything you can imagine is in that stream. From eel to bass to northern pike, a lot of stuff. A lot of fish that I normally don't fish for, but they are good to eat, and it's just something else that I can add to my pantry, as well as to this. What you see behind me is part of the 10 acres. So that's kind of why I set this. I finally got the 6-wheeler in here. I have cut a trail from the main snowmobile trail. It's about 1,000 feet back up over the ridge. So I finally got down to, I'm within 50 feet of that pin. But I'm not sure this is the angle I'm going to come in from. I've taken a couple of other compass readings and GPS readings a 1/4 of a mile in back of you, which might bring me in here a little bit easier than what I'm doing here. So what I need, and that's probably where I'm gonna end up building a small building on the other side of this piece of property. So we'll see how it all plays out. I am looking forward to sharing this aspect of my life with you for future. This is just a great thing for my grandsons. I am probably too old for this piece of property because it will take years of hunting to hunt this thing out. But it is a great place for me to start training my grandsons. And that is why I am moving forward with this plan. So thanks a lot. If you like this series and you like what's going to be coming up with this new piece of property, please subscribe to the channel and ring that notification. And we will set up some kind of a thing so that you'll know which videos are going to pertain to this new piece of property. So thank you, and I will see you in the next one.